Welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm Viv Williams. Robin Gwaltney of the Gwaltney Group joins us to share some insights and experience to talk about what's happening in the real estate market for people who are just getting in, buying their first home, maybe people that are moving up, and also people looking for luxury, the three tiers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to the show again.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
All right. So I was just saying, it's crazy that when I started selling real estate 26 years ago, entry level was $75,000 to $100,000. Mm-hmm. Now it's like $350 is our average.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's such a huge difference.
Yeah, it's
Oh
really
my
crazy.
gosh, for first homes.
And some of those homes are the same homes. So like they were new, like that whole area behind like the all the cars that are for sale, Lot Row, kind of. Yeah. Right behind there, Cimarron is a neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Those were brand new houses.
Wow.
And they were $76,000. Now you can buy that same house, 20 some years old, for $350,000.
That seems like a really steep incline.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
I mean, it just shows you that real estate is a very good investment.
Right.
So, but yeah, it is a little scary that $350,000 is what we think of as entry level. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are some houses that are less, just hard to come by. Really hard to come by.
I bet they're
Some
snapped
people
up.
say, I want to spend $250, and you might think that's going to be impossible, but we find them. We find them, right? They're just going to not necessarily always be move-in ready. There's going to maybe need a little bit of work to be done.
Fixer-upper.
But we'll find them.
Good.
And then the next kind of category is when people are doing their move up, right? So the first category is young professionals, maybe couples just getting married, maybe moving to town to do a residency, that kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. And then the move up is typically the mid-range, which again, when I started was high end, like 600,000 to 800,000. I mean, that was considered the high-end houses.
Yes, seriously, and that's mid-range now.
That's mid-range,
Wow.
and that's kind of move up.
Is that unique to Rochester, excuse me, or is that nationwide?
No, that's nationwide.
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, we're pretty average with our price point, and as a matter of fact, even just a few years ago when I would go to like conferences and meet with all the other top RE/MAX agents across the country, they would be talking about these sales that they're making for $2 million, $3 million. Like, we barely have any houses in Rochester for over $1 million, and now we have like 42 on the market at a time.
Oh my
so, I
gosh.
mean, it's changed everywhere for sure. But then, they say, what is the high end? I used to tell people the high end is $500,000 and up. Mm-hmm. Now it's like 850 and up. Now we have so many houses over $1 million and even into the 2 millions that it's like close to $1 million is our high end.
Wow. I guess it's inflation and just the way the world. Everything's more expensive.
Yeah.
But it just seems like such a junk. But when you think of the 20, 30-year time span, that's a big change within that amount.
But I remember my parents, and you probably do too, saying, oh my gosh, houses are so expensive now. Like when I was selling houses for $100,000, my dad thought that was very expensive because he bought his house for like $5,500.
It's just wild to think. And my father-in-law always tells a story about when he bought their first house, it was on a handshake.
Yeah.
And things are very different now. Everything's written out in detail, but that's a good thing because that protects sellers and buyers, right? Yeah.
Oh, even when I started selling 26 years ago, a purchase agreement was like 3 pages. I mean, it was like pretty basic, pretty simple. Yeah. And it's still pretty basic, but there's just a lot more words in there. Like every time there's ever been a lawsuit regarding anything, they figure out how to put that in that contract, so.
Well, that's why we need people like you to help us navigate all of the changes.
Happy to do it.
Yes, the types of homes. So for first home buyers, is the market here, are there a lot of homes on the market?
So that's typically where the majority of our inventory is in like, I would say the mid 2s to 400. I mean, that's where most of our houses for sale are. Mm-hmm. And that's where most of our buyers are. So that is a good match.
Yeah, and then I would imagine the mid-tiers is sort of the...
That's been a tough one. That's been a tough section because if you think about it, it's the house that we can afford to have a bigger house now. We can afford to have a better house now. And we're ready for the move up because we feel like we're sort of bursting at the seams. Mm-hmm. But man, we're pretty comfortable with our interest rate at 2.75. So maybe we just stick it out for a few more years. So the sellers pair that with the war and the economy and the gas prices. So those sellers that are holding those homes in that move up price range are the ones that have had to wait the longest and have had the hardest time to get their house sold. Now, when you get up into the million and plus, you think, well, that would even be harder. Sometimes that's the quickest because a lot of times those are cash buyers or a lot of money down, so the interest rate doesn't play as big a factor. Right. So there's just lots of things that come together.
There are a lot of things, and again, I'm so grateful for you to help us navigate the market. If someone does have questions, how can we reach you?
Please, you can either call me on my cell phone because I'm very good about answering it, and that number is 507-259-4926. If you want to learn more about me or about our team, just visit our website at www.gwaltneygroup.com.
www.gwaltneygroup.com.
Great.
Well, Robin, thanks so much for being here, and I hope you have a fabulous 4th of July weekend.
I will. How about you? Are you going to have fun?
You bet. I'm going to see, hopefully I'm going to see fireworks starting tonight, every night.
Yay.
Through Sunday.
On the lake, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. And we'll be right back after this. Stay with us.